This is News 3 Now, live at 4, moving forward.
Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 4. The Biden campaign made its way back to Wisconsin today. Vice President Kamala Harris was in La Crosse touting a new campaign promise.
Michael Germain from our sister station, News 8 Now in La Crosse, was at the event and has more on the steps the Biden-Harris administration is taking. Michael?
Susan and Brady, Vice President Harris says that everyone throughout Wisconsin deserves quality access to health care. Today, she announced final rules regarding senior health care. The nursing home minimum staffing rule finalized today will require all nursing homes that receive federal funding through Medicare and Medicaid to prove at least 3.4 hours of nursing care per resident per day. That means a facility with 100 residents would need at least 2 or 3 registered nurses and at least 10 to 11 nurses aides, as well as 2 additional nurse staff to meet the minimum staffing standards. Chronically, nursing homes tend to be understaffed, which can lead to unsafe care. Vice President Harris says the new rules will lead to fewer emergency room visits and more independence for families.
And for care workers, it's going to be more time with their patients, less burnout, and lower turnover.
The new rules will also require facilities to have a registered nurse on site 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Reporting live in La Crosse, Michael Germain, News 3 Now.
Michael, thank you. This visit continues the trend of the Biden administration of focusing on Wisconsin. This visit is the vice president's 3rd to our state this year, tying the president's 3 visits. The Biden campaign is pushing hard to keep the so-called blue wall strong here in Wisconsin by focusing on hot button issues, the biggest being abortion rights and student debt relief, 2 issues that have historically been strong drivers at the polls.
Meanwhile, former President Trump has only visited Wisconsin once during this whole election cycle. In Green Bay, he appealed to the now debunked elections claim that he won Wisconsin's vote in 2020, as well as the perceived shortcomings of the Biden campaign. This comes as recent polls have the race neck and neck. In last week's Marquette Law poll, former President Trump is ahead by 2 percentage points in Wisconsin. The story is the same between both likely and registered voters. The poll has an average margin of error between the 2 groups of 4.9 percentage points. That means the race has a chance to swing wildly in either candidate's direction.
Well, today marks Earth Day across the country, and many Wisconsin politicians have made conservation a priority for their time in office.
Political reporter Will Keneally breaks down what the environmental policies we've seen come out of the state capitol this past session.
We see a lot of rhetoric during times like now, during an election year, but how much of a tangible impact do these promises have? I want to take you back to earlier this year during the governor's State of the State address.
Protecting our natural resources and land continues to be a top priority for my administration. I'm also excited to announce tonight that I'm approving the largest forest conservation effort in our state's history.
Now, this did happen. The governor directed some federal money towards a major conservation project near Rhinelander. Now, that was to sidestep a state-level conservation program that's actually the focus of debate right now in the state capitol. Now, this is on top of millions of dollars of environmental funding that was put forward in the state budget this cycle. We'll have more on that coming up at 5.
Meanwhile, at the county level, Dane County Executive Joe Parisi is putting out a call for more solar panels in Verona. The plan revolves around the Verona landfill, which has been providing methane power for years to the Badger Prairie campus. Now, that methane is running low, so the county government is looking for a partner to develop the landfill into a solar array. The plan also allows room for local businesses to add their own solar panels to power their spaces.
And a partnership such as we could enter into in a field like this would be a great way, say, for a school district to come in and say, okay, county, you can use 3 megawatts of this. We'll take the remaining 12 and we'll partner and do a field together.
This project is the final renewable energy project in County Executive Joe Parisi's tenure before he steps down from the position.
Well, after a chilly weekend, it was nice to see the sun today. A little bit more mild outside. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington has the forecast for the start of the work week. Hi, Alex.
Hey there, Susan. Hey there, Brady. Yes, gorgeous out there right now. 62 in Madison, 66 in Janesville. We got 67 in Boscobel. So gorgeous temperatures for this time of year, a bit above normal. normal. We got 66 in Middleton, 64 to the south in Oregon, and our friends up by DeForest and Wanakee up at 64 degrees. Now, I call out in our Capital Sky Cam here, which is getting moved about a bit by those breezy conditions. While it is warm, it is extremely dry. Humidity is very, very low. The dew point is low, so those fire conditions out there are elevated. And when we look at Doppler track, you might be wondering why you're showing Doppler track, Alex. If it's so dry out there, we do have shower chances to the north and towards the west. And our future track model is trying to bring those showers in overnight. But I think because of the dry air, they're going to really struggle to get those raindrops to make it to the ground. We've been talking about the potential for alert day conditions for days on the First One weather team, and we're looking for alert day conditions to materialize as we go Friday evening through Sunday. Coming up in my weathers this evening, we'll be breaking down those alert day conditions.
Thank you, Alex. The trial for a man accused of sexually assaulting and killing a child in Madison is currently underway.
The jury is being selected in the trial of 25-year-old Marshawn Giles. He's charged with 15 crimes, including domestic abuse, possessing a gun as a felon, child sexual assault, and murder. Those charges came from an incident 2 years ago.
In the early morning of April 25th, 2022, police found a 20-month-old girl severely injured at an apartment on Schrader Road. She later died at the hospital. Police say Giles sexually assaulted the child, threw her into an open toilet and then into a bathtub, all while punching her. A court commissioner ultimately ordered Giles to be held on a $1 million cash bond. After jurors are selected, they'll report back to the Dane County Courthouse at 9 tomorrow morning. The trial is scheduled to run through May 3rd.
A family cannot return to their home, and they're still looking for a lost pet on Madison's west side.
This comes after a fire on LaRuth Terrace last night. The house fire call came in at about 7:45 last night. Crews were at the home minutes later and found black smoke and a garage in flames. They searched the home and found no people there. 2 pets were found safe in the home, but one of the family's dogs got out. That pet is still missing. An investigation into the fire's cause is ongoing. Coming up next on Live at 4, farmers markets helping give back to those in need.
We'll head to Rock County to get a look at a new program making healthy food more accessible when Live at 4 returns.
My husband and I finally agreed that we need a new bathtub and shower, so he went right to work on it. I think he's procrastinating.
For a new bathtub or shower, just call 1-800-HANSONS. Installed in as little as 1 day with optional safety features and a no-leak guarantee. Get 50% off installation or no interest, no payments for 2 full years. Offer ends soon.
Call 1-800-HANSONS. Get it done.
Upgrade your garage, patio, or basement this spring with our beautiful cutting-edge concrete coatings. Our coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy and guaranteed to increase your home's value. For a limited time, save up to $500 off your project. Plus, call during this program to see if you qualify for payments starting at just $30 a month.
You want to feel important, to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
We know. We felt that way too.
And that's why we joined the Army National Guard. Take on your legacy.
Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Let's hit the road. The road to winning at Wild Rose Casino and Hotel, Clinton, Iowa. You're just a short drive away from a weekend full of fun, food, and winning. Plenty of slots calling your name, table games too. Or watch and wager on the games in our DraftKings Sportsbook. There's something for everyone at Wild Rose Casino and Hotel Clinton. You'd rather be here.
Another year of yo-yo dieting? Not this year. Hit reset and make a permanent change with permanent fat removal by Sonobello.
With Sonobello, day 1, all my unwanted body fat gone.
These are my favorite pair of jeans that I couldn't even button up.
Look how flat my stomach is. I couldn't believe it was just gone.
I saw the results immediately.
And this is the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
Real women everywhere are transforming their bodies permanently. Sonobello is not a fad diet or boot camp workout. It's a simple, proven way to remove stubborn body fat permanently and in just 1 visit.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn
in over 10 years.
If you are looking for physical results and positive emotional results, please run, don't walk to your nearest Sono Bello.
Ready to hit reset? Find out how you can save $250 off instantly. Call now or go to sonobello.com.
Most window companies only talk about their promotional offers. Nextdoor Window prefers to talk about their products.
Ultrex fiberglass windows are 8 times stronger than vinyl and won't warp in extreme weather.
Fiberglass frames are thin and strong, so you get bigger, more beautiful views.
The sun won't fade the finish of Ultrex, so your home will look beautiful for years to come.
Why buy vinyl when you can install fiberglass windows from Nextdoor Window? 50% off installation on windows and doors. Visit nextwindow.com.
Welcome back. Columbia University canceled in-person classes today as campus protests over the Israel-Hamas war stretched into a 6th day.
On the eve of Passover, Jewish students say they don't feel safe. The number of pro-Palestinian protests on college campuses around the country is growing. Meg Oliver has the latest from New York.
Outside Columbia University, supporters of Israel marched in solidarity with Jewish students who say they feel unsafe after nearly a week of on-campus protests against the Israel-Hamas war.
I'm not going to go in and go into their camp and risk my safety. I have a right to my education.
Monday, the university switched to mandatory remote learning and promised to significantly increase on-campus security. Pro-Palestinian demonstrations on and off campus have not let up. Free Palestine! The private school had asked the NYPD to clear an encampment last Thursday, accusing demonstrators of trespassing. Monday, the NYPD announced it's patrolling outside campus and not aware of any credible threats to students.
We have to wait until they decide that they want our presence on their campus before we move in.
Police were invited onto Yale's campus Monday, arresting more than 40 people at an encampment. Protesters are demanding the university divest from military weapons manufacturers.
An institution that's dedicated to academic excellence that has no place funding a war machine that spreads across the entire globe.
Demonstrations are impacting other campuses across the country, including NYU, Harvard, and the University of Colorado. At USC in Los Angeles, students are protesting the school's cancellation of the valedictorian speech at commencement. The school cited safety issues. The valedictorian, Asna Tabassum, is Muslim. Meg Oliver, CBS News, New York.
Columbia University's president says discussions are underway to find next steps to end the crisis. Coming up at 4:30, we'll hear from people in Madison about how these tensions are affecting Passover.
The year-long investigation into the CIA's handling of sexual harassment and sexual assault is complete. According to a report released by the House Intelligence Committee today, the agency failed to handle such claims in a professional and uniform manner, and it appeared to impose little to no accountability or punishment for perpetrators. This comes after a series of whistleblowers shared testimony last year with the Congressional Intelligence Committees. The CIA says it takes the issue of sexual assault and harassment seriously.
Let's get a look at your first warn forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington is here. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Brady and folks. A lot to talk about here in the 3 things you need to know. The lesser of them is this first one here. Just a few showers tonight going on into your Tuesday. If you're a gardener, if you have plants out, you're going to want to pull those plants in tomorrow night and Wednesday night as well. That's cold air just before we transition towards a warm and stormy period that we've been talking about for some time now. Alert days are in the forecast as we head towards the weekend. Nothing alert day like out there right now. Gorgeous, sunny conditions, a bit on the breezy side. We got a 66 in Janesville, 67 right now in Boscobel, and a gorgeous 66 up in the Dells here, 65 in Verona, 64 in Wanakee, and 62 in McFarland, 62 in Madison. Again, normal highs for this time of year in the upper 50s, right around 60, so we're a couple degrees above that. That can't be beat. Winds out there again, bit gust. You can actually see if I step away here just a little bit here, the moving of the camera. We have those gusty winds out there. They are dry, gusty winds, so we do have a fire danger out there because of the dry, gusty winds, and again, air is very dry. Humidity is only at 24% out there. So if you're going to be doing maybe any grilling tonight, you want to pay extra attention to that. Doppler track. We have a shower chance, as I mentioned tonight, but I think those showers, which are way off towards the Mississippi River right now, are really going to struggle as they move into this very dry air. So we may see a drop or two, but I'm not expecting heavy rainfall from this line of showers as it moves through, because the dry air will eat up those raindrops as they try to fall. And by the time you join us for the 10 o'clock show, those shower chances push off to the east. We wake up tomorrow morning to right around 47 degrees. We'll warm up into the low to mid 60s with another afternoon shower storm chance coming in from the north and from the west. And then I mentioned tomorrow night, watch our temperatures here as we go towards your Wednesday morning. 31 degrees in Madison, 31 in Lone Rock, perhaps upper 20s up towards our Juneau and Adam County friends. So bundle up on that morning and bundle up your plans too by pulling them in. That cold stretch will be the last of that cold air, because then we move into a very, very wet pattern as we head towards Friday going into Saturday. On and off periods of showers and thunderstorms. That's prompting alert day conditions to give you that first heads up here. Heavy rain and periods of strong storms Friday evening going on through your Saturday and your Sunday. As we march through this week, we'll have a better timing on those rounds of thunderstorms, and we'll be able to better refine some of the strong storm impacts. But severe weather is not out of the question during this period. Also heavy rain, 1, 2, 3 inch amounts widespread. A couple isolated areas could pick up more than that from repeated bouts of these thunderstorms as we head towards Friday, Saturday. Going on into your Sunday, at least conditions will be on the mild side. And then as we head out into the following week, maybe a shower storm Monday and Tuesday, but then turning unsettled again as we head Wednesday, going on into your Thursday. So very, very, very spring-like, Brady and Susan, in our forecast.
All right, Alex, thank you. Here in Wisconsin, warmer temperatures mean that farmers market season has arrived.
And a new community partnership is set to make farmers markets in Rock County more accessible for all this summer. Our Maddie Heims reports.
This year, SSM Health is partnering with both the Janesville and Beloit farmers markets to provide additional assistance to those struggling with food insecurity in both communities. SSM Health is granting extra funds to community members who already receive food benefits, specifically to use on fresh food at the markets.
So when our families get access to the additional benefits each month, that goes directly back to our local farmers, and they get to see that impact as well.
Beloit and Janesville's markets are two of the largest in the state, but due to income limits, many families who live just down the street skip out on the local produce. On News 3 Now at 5, we'll have more on how these Rock County farmers markets serve as supplements in communities labeled food deserts. Reporting in Rock County, I'm Maddie Heims, News 3 Now.
The Madison Museum of Contemporary Art has officially announced its new director. Paul Baker-Prindle was named the new Gabriel Haberland director by the museum's Board of Trustees. Baker-Prindle has a history in Madison, receiving his graduate degrees from UW-Madison and a bachelor's degree from Edgewood College. At his last job in California, he curated events that focused on artists who are from historically underrepresented groups like LGBTQ people.
I think what's so important today for museum directors, arts administrators, is to find the appropriate balance between what we see as opportunity and where that opportunity matches our individual skill sets.
Baker-Prindle will begin his tenure as the new director of the museum on May 9th.
In more local news, the recipient of our Spirit of Service Award is already working to give back to the community. The Stoughton VFW broke ground today to begin construction on its new addition. That addition will include ADA-compliant bathrooms, a new kitchen, and much more. The new features are not just to benefit veterans who use the space, but the community as a whole.
We're the oldest VFW in the state of Wisconsin. We're the first chartered post in the state of Wisconsin. So to be a part of something this monumental, even though it's just adding on bathrooms and some storage, it's huge for us. It's huge for this community.
The space is open to any community members, and it contains a full restaurant and bar. It's also accepting donations to continue adding even more to the building.
Coming up after the break, we're breaking down the box office hits from the weekend.
Film critic Will Loper returns with a look at the flicks that opened this weekend. That's coming up next when Live at 4 continues.
Hi, it's Preston with Window World, your locally owned and nationally known window company located right here in Madison. Come see what our Window World family can do for your next remodel.
Get a house full of Window World windows for just $90 a month. That's 10 4000 Series award-winning windows, fully installed and warranted for life.
Visit windowworldmadison.com or
call us today.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
Imagine trying to take on one of the big car companies. It's not easy. Yet this year, one local law firm finalized the largest compensatory verdict in state history against an automaker, over $38 million. And it was no fluke. That same firm has been holding big car companies accountable for faulty designs that cause injury for over 50 years. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Update the floors in your home with Great Lakes Vinyl Plank. It's waterproof, easy to install, and features an attached pad for added comfort. Traverse Vinyl Plank is $349 per square foot after rebate. You need reliable appliances to help you conquer the day. Criterion appliances are ready when you are. Get this Criterion front load laundry pair for $529.55 each after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Well, today is Earth Day. Happy Earth Day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the theme this year is planet versus plastics, and there are some ways to celebrate here in Wisconsin.
Our Josh Spreiter shares some history along with how you can get involved.
EarthDay.org, the global organizer of Earth Day, is asking the world to cut back on using plastic. Their goal is for the industry to reduce plastic production by 60% by 2040. Here's some interesting numbers on plastics. EarthDay.org says 100 billion plastic bottles were sold last year in the U.S. 95% won't be recycled at all. The remaining 5% are made into inferior products. It's a big deal because plastics pollute all aspects of our environment and pose a threat to everyone's health when plastics break down and get into our food, air, and water. Of course, Wisconsin's own Gaylord Nelson founded Earth Day in 1970. His impact on environmentalism is too great to summarize in 25 seconds, but Earth Day led to the creation of the EPA and the Clean Air, Clean Water, and Endangered Species Acts. The Nelson Institute of Environmental Studies at UW-Madison is named after him, along with Governor Nelson State Park in Wanakee. Earth Day has been celebrated globally now for more than 30 years. And happening right now, the Garver Feed Mill is hosting an Earth Day celebration. There's a happy hour running until 6 this evening, and then after that, a series of speakers will give talks on the environment. Multiple environmental groups will be there to showcase initiatives on food security, climate advocacy, and more. There will be food offered and music from local bands like the Forward Marching Band. Anyone can go. That event lasts until 9 o'clock tonight. For more information, just go to channel3000.com. Let's make this Earth Day count. In the 608, I'm Josh Spreiter, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Josh. Welcome back, newlywed.
Yeah.
Josh is just back from his wedding.
Congrats.
Very exciting. Well, this weekend, the box office had a few outstanding hits.
Will Loper is back with a look at a new brutal vampire movie and something a little more ungentlemanly.
The newest vampire ballerina film, Abigail, couldn't quite dance its way to #1 at the box office. Instead, it came in second with $10 million. But how does the movie itself measure up?
You all came highly recommended. You know the rules. No real names, no backstories, no cell phones.
So whose kid is she?
A group of hired criminals think they just need to kidnap and watch the daughter of a powerful crime boss. Joke's on them, she's actually a vampire.
I think she knows something.
Guys?
One by one, they get picked off in the movie that's way more fun than it has any right to be.
A ballerina vampire.
It's bloody, it's very much rated R, but if you want a good scary time at the theater in April, Abigail is worth seeing.
What can I say? I like playing with my phone.
Also playing in theaters is the film The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
What's the plan? To neutralize the German U-boats in the North Atlantic.
Guy Ritchie directs the action-adventure about a secret combat unit sent to wreak havoc on the Nazis in World War II.
If I'm to do this, I'll need my own team. You won't like them.
The film has the Guy Ritchie signature witty dialogue and plenty of action to satisfy anyone looking for spectacle at the movies. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is also well worth seeing in theaters now.
Sounds like stealth mode's over.
For Live at 4, I'm Will Loper.
Both Abigail and the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare are available in local theaters now. So Abigail, should we go to that?
Two different choices. I don't know. What do you think?
I would go see it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't, what was it? Vampire ballerina?
Vampire ballerina.
I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, coming up next on Live at 4, tensions. A lot of tension before a holy holiday.
Now we hear from a Madison rabbi who discusses how the holiday feels a little different this year.
Madison's older generations open up. Settle in with Madison Magazine for fun, frank, and funny reflections from local seniors. Then meet a new generation taking action against climate change. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now. Madison Magazine presents The City Guide, your ultimate resource for Madison area adventures. With inside tips on where to eat, what to do, and places to see. Available now on area newsstands or online at madisonmagazine.com.
Backyard living season is here. Coolview has great solutions to beat the backyard blues and save 15 to 25%. Cover your deck with a screen porch, an enclosed porch, or sunroom. If you have a screen porch, let us turn it into an enclosed porch. Shade your patio with a pergola or awning. All on sale now. Let Coolview show you how to tame your backyard blues. Call now for a quote before the sun sets on savings.
Get a new view from Coolview.
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you. Thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Well, here's a look outside. Things are greening up nicely, and we're looking at some wet weather this evening and then a quick chill.
It has been chilly this April. We're almost to May, but boy, that's Wisconsin in the spring, right? The weather words today, April showers, and then frost. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington. Hi, Alex.
Hey there, Susan. Hey there, Brady. Yeah, it's springtime. So we go from these cold temperatures to the warm temperatures. That's spring, like you said, in Wisconsin. Little wet condition possibility tonight into Tuesday. I'll explain more in a moment. That frost Tuesday going into your Wednesday. Prepare now to bring those tender plants in tomorrow night, and then again Wednesday night. And that cold air is going to be replaced by alert day conditions as we head towards the weekend, with much warmer temperatures and stormy conditions. No storms out there right now. We just have cloudy skies and really nice temperatures. 60s across Dane County, 60s across all of southern Wisconsin. It is very dry out there right now. So while there is that shower chance tonight, much of those showers out there across, well, not yet in Dane County, that's off towards the north and towards the west, are really going to struggle as they move towards the east. Even though our future track radar is showing showers making it to the ground, I think some of those raindrops are going to get eaten up or evaporated by all of this dry air. But just as Susan was mentioning, it's spring in Wisconsin, and we've got spring-like thunderstorms and heavy rainfall in the forecast. We'll be talking all about that coming up. Alert day conditions are on the way.
All right, Alex, thank you. Vice President Kamala Harris made a campaign stop in Wisconsin today.
She was stumping in La Crosse today as part of President Biden's 2024 campaign. Before her arrival, she announced finalized rules for nursing homes that will increase staffing and possibly help with high turnover and burnout. The new rules mean every facility must have 3.48 hours of nursing care for each resident every day. That means for a facility with 100 patients, at least 2, if not 3 full-time nurses are needed. The new rules will also require facilities to have a registered nurse on site 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sunset tonight will mark the beginning of Passover for the Jewish faith. It comes at a time when fighting continues between Israel and Hamas.
Our Kyle Pozorski spoke with a Madison rabbi about what the holiday means for the Jewish community, and especially during this tumultuous time.
UW Hillel's senior rabbi tells me the war in the Middle East continues to be a huge distraction for students during a time which is supposed to be a celebration as Passover begins. Fighting broke out in the Middle East more than 6 months ago, during which several protests and demonstrations took place both on campus and throughout the city of Madison. Rabbi Andrea Steinberger says this Passover feels different to her and students at UW compared to those in the past due to the continued fighting.
The loss of life of Israelis and of Palestinians is really on people's minds. And it does make this holiday a lot harder to celebrate.
She says while most Jewish holidays are tough on campus, with reports and classes taking place throughout, students she talks to say they continue to worry about the events happening overseas. Even still, it's important to her to make students feel safe and welcome during this time. Passover is a Jewish holiday commemorating the Israelites' exodus from Egypt and their transition from slavery to freedom. Reporting in Madison, Kyle Pozorski, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Kyle. Well, many events for Passover are scheduled throughout the city, including at Cedar Hall tonight at the UW Hillel beginning at 7 p.m.
This Earth Day, the nonprofit Healthy Food for All Dane County is encouraging people to reduce food waste, conserve resources, and help relocalize food production.
Catherine Merck takes us inside Madison's feed kitchens to talk about how you can start thinking about ways to change your habits.
Food loss and food waste generate up to 10% of greenhouse gas emissions, and that contributes to the accelerating climate crisis.
You know, we all eat every day. We don't eat just on Earth Day.
According to the UN's recent Think, Eat, Save, Food Waste Index Report 2024, the equivalent of 1 billion meals go to waste every day, with up to 60% being household waste. As the impacts of the climate crisis become more apparent, the nonprofit Healthy Food for All of Dane County that operates out of the feed kitchens is working to help reduce this kind of waste. Not only will it try to eliminate greenhouse gas emissions, but it will also save families money and increase community food security.
It's a good time to start thinking about what can I do with my own food intake into my own household to help reduce the amount of waste.
Right on the tails of Earth Day, Stop Food Waste Day is on Wednesday. On channel3000.com, you can find plenty of resources to help make a difference at home. Reporting in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Well, the stock market kicked off the week by climbing high across most averages. The Dow Jones rose 253 points, the Nasdaq rose 169, and the S&P 500 rose 43 points.
Well, we're just 5 months away from the start of deer hunting season.
Jalen Banks joins us with how the Department of Natural Resources is preparing for this year.
It was the beginning of April when the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources took the public's input through a questionnaire on potential revisions during this year's deer hunting season. Antlerless quota preferences, antlerless permit preferences, season framework preferences, among other things. Over the next 2 weeks, the County Deer Advisory Council will meet to discuss the community input and bring recommendations to the DNR.
Is through this public input questionnaire, anybody can make their comments, give their input, any suggestions, and that's when the CDAC then works through it at these CDAC meetings and makes the proposals to the Natural Resources Board.
As of Monday, deer hunting season is set to begin September 14th. We'll hear which particular input topic people are 50-50 on tonight at 6.
We will see you at 6. Jalen, thank you. Coming up next on Live at 4, a former president in court.
Former President Donald Trump continues his run-in with the law as New York court begins its historic opening arguments. That's when Live at 4 returns.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
April showers bring May flowers, but do your tired gutters risk basement flooding? To the rescue, Fry Construction. Our absolute gutter system is custom fabricated on-site for a perfect seamless fit. It's engineered to outperform. Looking for a break in the clouds? How about a sunny 24% discount on our absolute gutter system? To get this deal, visit fryconstruction.com today to schedule a full roof replacement.
New at 5, we reflect on how Wisconsin's legislation is paving the way for a greener future this Earth Day. Will Keneally unpacks the bold strides toward a more sustainable tomorrow.
At 5, we're tracking shower chances and the next chance of frost. I'll also discuss alert day conditions that are expected Friday night through the weekend for heavy rain and strong storm chances.
And ahead of 6, Passover begins tonight with several events scheduled throughout the week. I'm speaking with a Madison rabbi who says the tensions in the Middle East continue to be a distraction at this time of celebration. That's tonight at 6.
The first day of testimony has concluded in former President Trump's hush money trial, with prosecutors calling the former National Enquirer publisher and a longtime Trump friend to the stand.
The case is the first ever criminal trial of a former U.S. president. Jared Hill has been following all the developments from Lower Manhattan.
Former President Donald Trump left the New York courtroom Monday, branding his hush money criminal trial a case about bookkeeping.
This is what they try and take me off the trail for. That checks being paid to a lawyer.
The presumptive Republican presidential nominee faces 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. He's accused of using his former lawyer, Michael Cohen, to funnel payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels before the 2016 presidential election.
They take this payment and they call it a legal expense, and you heard it today for the first time. This is what I got indicted over.
In opening statements, prosecutors alleged the former president orchestrated a criminal scheme to corrupt the election. To bolster their argument, they called former publisher of the National Enquirer, David Pecker, to the stand. He testified about the publication's use of checkbook journalism, paying sources for stories. Pecker is expected to return to the stand on Tuesday to answer more questions about his interactions with Trump. Also on the prosecution's witness list, Cohen, Daniels, as well as former Trump aide Hope Hicks.
A lot of the case is going to be built through the use of bank records, texts, tweets, and corporate records, things that show that there was in fact this false trail, and then the witnesses will be used to establish what the former president intended by that false trail.
Defense attorneys argue Trump is innocent and that the Manhattan DA's office should never have brought the case.
He should not even be here today because he did nothing wrong. It is the epitome of a witch hunt.
The trial is expected to last several weeks. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
In addition to this criminal trial, there was also a hearing related to the $175 million bond that Trump put up in his New York civil fraud case.
Well, coming up next on Live at 4, we're bringing you our pets of the week.
Puppies! We've got puppies today. Lisa Bernard is here to show you 2 adorable pups. Oh, I hope they have their little ribbons on, too. And we'll tell you if our pet last week was adopted when Live at 4 continues.
I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving big time money on frozen foods.
24-ounce TJ Farms shredded hash browns or 12-ounce frozen blueberries, $1.69 each or 2 for $3.
Ay caramba, hot prices on TJ Farms products.
Hash browns or blueberries, both $1.69 or 2 for $3.
Enjoy TJ Farms products and save money.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee owned.
It's replacement window season. Do you have ugly, hard to open, drafty windows? Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy 2, you get 2 free. Buy 2 Champion windows, get 2 free? I guess that means if you buy 4, you get 4 free. Buy 6, get 6 free. Buy 10, get 10 free.
Hurry, Champion's Buy 2, Get 2 free sale is for a limited time.
Great job, everybody. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the Turbo Max engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now. During Chevy truck season, get 0.9% financing on all 2023 and 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or qualified lessees can get this Silverado for $4.99 a month.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya, it's not another drop.
It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
Welcome to Badgerscape Design and Landscape. We offer a full range of landscaping services, from design to maintenance. Our professional team is dedicated to meeting all your landscaping needs. Call us at 608-295-1446 or visit badgerscapedesignandlandscape.com.
Go. This or that, this or that. You can do this when you Angie that. You can do this when you Angie that. You can do this because Angie's where it's at.
Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Get started today at Angie.com.
Check this out, the newest fantasy game from DraftKings. Just pick between 2 and 6 players and choose if they're gonna have more or less of a stat. Then compete against others for cash prizes. It's that simple. Okay, let's try it. Do you want more Kevin Hart or less Kevin Hart now? No? Don't answer that.
Download the Pick 6 app today and score up to $200 back in Pick 6 credits if you don't win your first pick set. The crown is yours.
What?
We're giving the weather satellite a spin this afternoon. There is a live shot of Pittsburgh. The Milwaukee Brewers are scheduled to play there tonight. Looks like a nice night for baseball.
Sure does, and it will be an easy game with 60-degree temperatures and sunny conditions. Bring some of that here.
Yes, good luck to the Brew crew. Well, it's time to introduce you to our pets of the week, Mandy and Monroe.
Hello.
Hello.
Lisa Bernard is here from the Dane County Humane Society. These are good little puppies.
Yeah, they're very cute. They've been very well behaved overall. Like, we were playing out in the waiting area and they'd walk off a little bit and I'd be like, this way, and they both come running. So we're already working on training here.
Good.
So they are almost 2 months old, just a matter of days. This one is Mandy that I have, and then this is Monroe, and she's obviously smelling a little bit of trees.
Yeah,
she knows where to
one
go.
in my hand too. So they're sisters.
They are.
Would you like them to be adopted together or not necessarily?
No, they're actually looking for separate homes.
Oh, okay.
So they were among a litter of 5 boxer mix puppies that we received on a transfer from Texas last week.
Look at that face and those sweet ears. She's so soft.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they have these cute little pudgy bellies. They're so cute, yes. So anyone who's looking for a puppy and wants to have fun with training and building that bond from the beginning, come and check these babies out.
Oh, and look at how calm she is too. Brady, she loves you.
They seem to be people dogs. Oh,
Yes.
Bye.
When
As she jumps away from me.
When I entered their kennel, they were napping, and they just ran to me. They were like, hey, look at you. And I'm like, wow, I don't even have treats.
I think she's looking for them right now in your sweater.
They are.
Burrowing.
They're in my pocket, and they do have a little bit long nails right now. But they're super, super cute. They're having fun playing with their toys, and they've been both going after the baby shark over there.
Yes, I've got the shark.
Yeah.
And before you take them home, they get all their required shots. And
Age appropriate, yes.
Everything is taken care of at the Humane Society.
Correct.
Yeah.
So they'll be too young for rabies, usually. So, but they'll get all their other vaccinations that they need that are age appropriate.
Okay.
So, and then also like tick and microchipping.
Oh, okay.
Because that's important too.
Okay.
So
now the school year is almost over, and you have a great opportunity for kids if they're looking for some summer work.
yes, we are looking for camp counselors for our Camp Paw Print summer break.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can be 16 years or older to apply, and we just have a few spots left, but we're hoping to hire up, and if you love working with kids and animals, because it's a great opportunity to work with both and learn from different experts and share your knowledge of animals too with the kids, this is a great opportunity.
Yeah,
when does
good
Camp
experience.
Paw Print start?
I believe it's beginning of June.
Okay.
Oh, that'll be here
Actually,
before we know it.
I shouldn't say beginning, it's mid, because school's still going in June.
Yeah, that's right.
So it'll be
Yeah.
after school's out for the summer.
Oh, and there's I remember Nash from last week, and Nash has been adopted.
Yes.
Nash was a good puppy.
Yes, very, very good. These guys are good too, though.
Yeah.
So
Very treat motivated. They're
Yeah.
both trying to get into your sweater pocket.
Well, treats will motivate anybody.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I like snacks too.
I'm sure, like chocolate cookies for humans, you know.
You're right.
We can all be motivated somehow.
Oh, they're so sweet. Good luck to them. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
If you're interested in adopting these two cuties or any of the animals at the Humane Society, go to DCHS Give Shelter, or you can also give them a call as well. Good luck, guys.
Bye. Alex, you should come over and play with these puppies, but I suppose you have a job to do right now.
I can do both. I was just going to say, have them come over here. They can help me do the weather, and they can play with my dog, Loki, who great walking weather, I should say, for your dogs outside today, with temperatures in the 60s, if not near 70 degrees. Breezy conditions, so mild out there, comfortable to be outside in a short sleeve shirt. 62 in Madison, 64 in Middleton, and 64 in Oregon. Right now outside, it is generally cloudy. We have high, thin clouds out there. You see the Capitol Skycam moving a bit out there. It's breezy. I've been mentioning during our entire 4 o'clock newscast here how dry things are out there right now. So the shower chance that we have tonight, just a quick little chance where you might need to bring the umbrella between, let's say, 6, 7, 8 o'clock and our 10 o'clock show. Then as we head out into the future, maybe a chance as we go out into your Tuesday afternoon, a couple little blips in the radar. Most places are going to stay dry, and that's because the air is so dry, it's evaporating a lot of these showers out there. Nothing across Dane County, but as I was mentioning before, a couple of showers out towards La Crosse and Viroqua. They're going to try to make it towards the east as we head towards 8 o'clock. It looks pretty lit up here on our future track projection here, but I think a lot of these showers are really going to struggle, as I've been mentioning, to make it to the ground. Can't rule the chance of that shower out or maybe a rumble of thunder, but I think a lot of places will stay dry. Then as we march forward towards 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning, we'll be in the 40s, upper 40s to right around 50. Partly sunny here on your Tuesday, breezy with another chance of showers and isolated thunderstorms out there as we carry on into the evening hours. They dwindle, they go away over Tuesday night, allowing for clear skies. Cold winds will move in and temperatures will be struggling to get to the freezing mark as we start your Wednesday morning. So Tuesday night going into your Wednesday, and heads up Wednesday night going into your Thursday morning, you might want to pull in the tender plants. More frost chances are in the forecast. There's our little rain chance as we go to Monday night into your Tuesday. Big rain chances, widespread washout possibilities as we head towards the weekend. We're expecting alert day conditions for the combination of heavy rain and strong storms. This is Friday evening through Sunday. We've been discussing this possibility for some time now. It does still look like it's going to materialize, and as we get closer and closer to the event itself, we'll be able to better time the potential for each round of thunderstorms, along with this potential for some of those storms to be on the stronger side as we carry through the period. Then things will dry out a little bit as we head into the following work week by the time we head towards Tuesday, with more wet weather on the way Wednesday and Thursday in the following week. We'll be right back.
Nobody wants to replace the roof, but these days many roofs are only lasting 10 to 15 years, costing you tens of thousands of dollars. RoofMax makes your roof like new by strengthening and rejuvenating it. RoofMax treatments, started early enough, can extend the life of your roof by 15 years or more. And even if you think your roof is at the end of its life, 90% of the time, RoofMax can extend the life of your roof by 5 years at a fraction of the cost of a new roof. So give us a call and we'll give you a free assessment to see if your roof qualifies.
Oh, the weather. What's the chance of rain tomorrow?
Ooh, 80%. I make it rain. I make it rain.
Speaking of making it rain, at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison, we have an average 95% payout, which leads you to more chances of playing longer and more chances to win big. Play longer, win more, chances are you're gonna like it.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
This famous wood fence from the show Home Improvement had to have boards replaced 13 times in only 9 years. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are all backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. This month, save $1,000 on your project. Visit the website or call the number for your new fence today.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Justin, how does Nextdoor and Window take the worry out of window replacement projects?
Our installers are factory trained and certified and will leave your home immaculate.
And many projects can be completed in just one day.
Visit nextwindow.com today.
New at 5, we reflect on Wisconsin's push for a greener future this Earth Day. Will Keneally unpacks the bold strides toward a more sustainable tomorrow. Then see how a local collaboration is breaking barriers to affordable and healthy foods. Next at 5.
Thursday at 10. Wisconsin's hospitals are under an intense strain, and it's reaching a breaking point.
I'll look into this unstable state of healthcare and show you what possible solutions are on the table for the future of our hospitals.
Thursday on News 3 Now at 10.
We'll take a look at this. A sudden fiery crash brought out the best in Minnesota as a swarm of Good Samaritans rushed in to save a trapped driver. Minnesota State Patrol says an SUV hit a light pole along I-94 near St. Paul and then burst into flames. Making matters even worse, the car was pinned against the guardrail and trapping the driver inside. So that's when drivers from all over suddenly flocked to the fiery crash and began working together to try and free the trapped driver. They were quickly pulled to safety through the window after the doors wouldn't budge. Incredibly, no injuries were reported. It's pretty fortunate.
There are good people in the world.
Yes, indeed.
We'll be right back.
Hi, it's Preston with Window World, your locally owned and nationally known window company located right here in Madison. Come see what our Window World family can do for your next remodel.
Your day is full of choices and experiences, so choose to make both of them great. We guarantee our in-home consultations are honest, friendly, and respectful of your time.
Visit windowworldmadison.com or
call us today.
Window World.
TDS Fiber Internet makes our home smarter. Working, playing, living, learning. It's all better with TDS Fiber Internet because it's faster, more reliable. It's award-winning internet served up by friendly local folks. It's what keeps us connected. And isn't that what it's all about? Say hello to internet that hits different. Say hello to TDS.
Life, diabetes. There's no slowing down. Each day is a unique blend of people to see and things to do. That's why you choose Glucerna to help manage blood sugar response. Uniquely designed with Carb Steady. Glucerna, bring on the day.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
Shop from the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet. All with Bergstrom's negotiation-free upfront pricing, including our exclusive 7-day price protection and money-back guarantees. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromChevrolet.com.
Hi, I'm Fiona Rataj with the League of Women Voters of Dane County. Here are 3 things to know. Make sure you are registered to vote at your current address. You can check or register at myvote.wi.gov. If you do not have a Wisconsin driver's license or state ID, you can register to vote with your municipal clerk by completing the registration form on MyVote. Absentee ballots must be requested.
3 things to know, part of News 3 Now's 3 Cares Community Impact.
Coming up next at 5, we're continuing our coverage of Vice President Kamala Harris's visit to Wisconsin. A breakdown of her visit is coming up next.
Thanks for joining us for Live at 4 today. Hope you'll stay with us for News 3 Now at 5. News 3 at 5 starts right now.